Hi guys, we're back into World of Tanks, and this time we're looking at a replay from my main account on the Asian server. There is nothing special. Actually, it is kind of special, but it's not that kind of special where I kill like 10 tanks with my artillery. But it is a good game anyway. But the main reason I wanted to have a look on this replay and upload it because one, it was a good game. It's well played at RTM. Probably as good as you can do in a French Tier VIII artillery. Maybe not the best, but it's still pretty good. And secondly, the main reason was that the missions. Sometimes you face a very important choice, whether to complete a mission or win for your team. This is that kind of a game. I was trying to complete the 14th mission for my artillery, which was to do 2000 HP damage and survive. So I had to try and get both, but the situation called for something else. But in the end I had to settle for something which was which was a kind of a tough choice, but I made the right choice, I think. But you guys decide if I should have tried something else, or maybe it was wrong to choose what I chose. Let's see. Whether I complete my mission or if I go for a team victory. So yeah, game zone. We are taking some random shots because not much is lit on the map yet, so we're just taking shots at places we expect the enemies to be, and yeah. The position I'm using is a very good position. I love it for some reason on this map because I always do great from here. Most Artys go elsewhere, but the way my artillery behaves, this French Tier VIII artillery, Lorraine 15551, it does pretty good from this area, at least for me. Maybe someone else has a better place to shoot from, but for me this is the best place for this artillery so far on this map. If I was on the opposing team, I will be on the edge, on the left top edge, if you look at the map of J3. Yeah. Now you will think that's a bit of a weird kind of choice, but that's the best place where I usually get some good shots on E6. Yeah, even D6, and that's usually where most of the battle happens on this map, so that's why I prefer that place on that side. But it really depends. I move as required. I'm not the kind of person who sits on the same spot the whole game, and then when the team tells him that you are no use, he starts complaining. If you're playing an artillery, you have to be mobile. Go where the situation needs you. Don't sit in one place. If you're not getting good shots from your location, look for a different place. Here I take a shot, hit him, and I have to move because the enemy artilleries know where I am. And even if they didn't, I'll still move. Always move. That's a lesson which took some time to learn, but I learned it back in the days when SPG sniping was counter battery was a famous thing to do in higher tiers. You will always expect all the enemy artilleries to be looking for your shots. So here we expect someone to light that guy up so we can shoot him, but no one does. Yep, no one's lighting him up, so I go for the KV4. I think no, I think I go for the Type because he's bigger. He's kind of a bigger threat for my friendlies here. But I'm not sure what happens with the shot because it's supposed to be a finer shot, but it probably misses both of them. Or maybe there was a bit of lag and I moved slightly before shooting. I'm not sure what really happened here. So here we have some enemies pushing in. I could have taken the shot, but that could have wasted my shell. And I wanted someone getting hit with that shell because we had like 3 tanks and 2 friendlies around. One more, but all of them were soft targets for those KV4s. So if I wasn't hitting something, I won't be of much use there. So there's a KV4, we tried to get him there. I think he gets blown before I can shoot him, so we switch targets to the turret eyes. That guy is like a tough target for all my friendly tanks. Unless they are getting his sides or rear, he's gonna be tough. So we choose a different target. I mean, I would have shot that turret eyes if he was lit. It's not because of his armor that I chose not to shoot him. It was because he wasn't lit. And I wasn't really interested in missing a shot there. And the real reason I love this artillery, and most French artilleries anyway, is because of the rate of fire. I can do damage quickly where and when it's required. This artillery might not be the best hitting thing, and I really hate when this happens with the SPGs. We have a good shot and it just goes nowhere. But, well, things happen. So this is the last place object we spotted. So I expect the T-54 to light him up. He doesn't. We see some trees falling. So I choose to take a random shot. Maybe I could have led the shot a bit more, but I don't think it hits him at all. MX-30 is not in a position where I can shoot him, so I go for object again. Try to help my friendly medium there, but I don't know why these guys keep falling.
Ils ont failli nous avoir.
I mean, why are they rushing in? Like, why is T-54 so interested in getting blown there? All he has to do is just light him up for me and I'll keep him down. But no, no one cares. So here I have a new chance of getting him. But no, more retardedness from a friendly. He'll dive onto him straight without even thinking what he's doing and get blown. He won't be killing him, trust me. See, imagine. I think I managed to get the object guy here. Probably no. So knowing both of them are coming from my base, and knowing M40 is gonna spot them, so I aim for the base and wait for them. M40 is looking towards the back side of the base, so I try and cover his back. Now Yep, he blows him. Good job, mate. So we just wait for something exploding, we see some things falling, we take a shot and get him. And enemy artilleries, both of them, are pointing right at me. How lucky I am to escape this. Imagine. Because I was lit before, so they knew I was there. But kinda odd they didn't really take some counter battery shots when I was firing. So now here I have this choice. I know J Panther is gonna come. So should I try and fight J Panther with 2 artillery supporting him who can get me anytime? J Panther will get me pretty easily because I'm an artillery. I don't have that huge of a line of sight, and he will definitely spot me before I spot him, unless I sit in a very tight position. So I asked my team here, should I go for my mission or should I try and win? Although victory is like very hard here because we are 2 SPGs and they have 1 tank destroyer supported with 2 SPGs. So I just aim for the area he could come from, which is because I'm thinking maybe he will come from this side, because he knows I am around J90 somewhere and 40 is around G90 somewhere. So if he's smart, he will definitely come from this side of the map. Won't be walking directly into the SPGs because they might be ready for him, but he does that bit. So I aim for the base. Now I have done more than 2,000 damage here. Actually I have done more than 3,000, but that was on targets which weren't lit. So one part, the primary condition is met. Secondary condition says I have to survive the battle. So try to win and get blown in the process, or save myself is the question. I see a tree fall there, but I really don't get where he could be because he might have moved, so I take a random shot anyway, just in case. I was actually waiting for him to blow something else so I know the exact position, but he didn't, so I just took a random shot. I could load much faster, so I could afford that. I'm not a T92 that will take a whole minute and more to reload. Now I know the artillery, the enemy 212A is spotted, but I have to try and get this guy. He's capping. Shooting that artillery will give me more damage but won't help me or the team to win. So that's what I'm trying here. That's what I'm trying here, to hit this guy. So now we have lost it. I tried for a last shot, but it's after the base is captured, so it doesn't really matter. But if I can hit him, why not? But no, it doesn't happen. So this is the result from the battle. It was a bit I could have gone for the win. I have tried, but the chances of winning were very slim because we were up against a tank destroyer who will see me much earlier than I'll see him, and pushing against him might have been an issue, and the Artys will already be aiming for their base, so survival was, I wasn't sure I could win, so I just thought it's better to complete the mission. But it was a tough choice. That's exactly why I choose to record this, because this is the kind of choices you get between missions and victories. It was a tough choice, slim chances of victory, so I went for the mission. Made sure I was safe and just kept booming, but that guy was moving too fast in the circle, so I couldn't really hit him. Could have made it a draw. Winning was always going to be tough because the other RTI wasn't really sure what he was doing, and expecting him to cover me while I would go scout their RTs would have been a tough thing to do anyway. So yeah, we completed this SPG 14 mission. Primary conditions were met, 2k HP, and we did it on our own without going in for a platoon, and we survived the mission. So yeah, it was a good game overall, but I wish my team would hold on a bit more and we would win anyway. And yeah, we did 3,378 damage in the lower SPG, and we got confident rate for that. And the report says splash damage 2, direct hits 8, penetrations 8, 16 shots fired, so 6 were missed. Hit received a splash damage 2. We survived. We barely survived. So yeah, this is the battle. The tough choices, but we had to do it. And in the end, it was the right choice anyway. So yeah, that's it for now. Good luck, guys.